The Philippine Air Force PAF has utilized its C0VID-l9 light transport aircraft to pick up 78 laboratory specimens from Visayas and Mindanao, which will be subjected to C0VID-19 testing in Manila, the military announced on Thursday. Major Aristedes Galang, PAF Public Affairs Office Chief, said Air Force personnel flew to Iloilo in Western Visayas, Region 6, Mactan, Cebu in Central Visayas, Region 7, Tacloban City in Eastern Visayas, Region 8, and Cagayan de Oro in Northern Mindanao, Region 10, to airlift the sealed specimens for immediate testing. Galang said the specimens were brought to an unidentified testing center in Manila where the initial diagnostic tests were held. This is just one of the many actions taken by the Armed Forces of the Philippines, AFP, to protect the Filipinos from the widespread virus, Galang said. Meanwhile, 11 boxes of personal protective equipment, PPE, for the field office of the Department of Health in Lanao Province, Lanao, were transported by the PAF from Villamor Air Base in Pasay City to Lagandingan Airport in Cagayan de Oro. The PPEs would be distributed to the health workers who are in the front line to contain the deadly respiratory disease. Meanwhile, about 5,000 dressed chicken donated by a food company based in Thailand were received by the AFP through the Embassy of Thailand. The AFP said the dressed chicken donation from Chaoran Pokphand Foods, CPF, will benefit the soldiers who are in the front lines implementing the enhanced community quarantine in Luzon in support to the Interagency Task Force for the Management of Emerging Infectious Diseases, IATF-MEID. General Philemon Santos Jr., AFP Chief of Staff, thanked the CPF and the Thai government through Ambassador Vasing Ruangpratipsang for the donations. Our men and women on the ground are risking their life in a different but crucial battle. This will certainly go a long way in sustaining our efforts as an institution and a nation in battling C0VID-19, Santos said.